Welcome back to Chargers Talk 4630. This is your boy, Stacey Mallory. If this is your first time here, I thank you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and know I appreciate you. Everyone has their own opinions on how they see games playing out. These are my opinions and my takes on how I think each game will play out. No scores, just who I think will come out on top based off of how I see the flow of the season and how I see teams playing. So let's dive into our first matchup, which is the Dallas Cowboys versus the Denver Broncos. Now, here's how I see it. The Broncos are getting a whole lot of attention from that historic comeback they had against the Giants, scoring all 33 points in the fourth quarter. But the first three quarters exposed a lot of offensive weaknesses that they have. Dallas defense has been inconsistent this season, yet Dak Prescott is still playing at a high level. The Broncos lead the league in sacks and have one of the top defenses, making this a pick'em game for me. With Prescott's leadership and experience, I like the Cowboys in a close one over Denver. Next up is the Miami Dolphins versus the Atlanta Falcons. Now, Miami is a mess from top to bottom, with reports of locker room distrust and Tua Tagovailoa looking lost. He's tied for the league lead in interceptions with Geno Smith, and Atlanta has their own issues too. But they are at home and facing a team that appears to be checked out. Bijan Robinson should have a big day running against a weak Miami defense. I like Atlanta to dominate this game. Chicago Bears versus the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson has been ruled out of Sunday's matchup against the Chicago Bears. Although still having weapons on offense like Zay Flowers, DeAndre Hopkins, Rashad Bateman, and also tight ends Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely, they still have enough playmakers to put some points up, even with Tyler Huntley. The Bears have improved under Ben Johnson, and Caleb Williams is showing a lot of growth after they simplified that playbook for him. Now, Baltimore's defense was weak early in the season due to injuries, but key players like Kyle Hampton, Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphrey, and Chidobe Awuzie are returning to strengthen his defense. So no Lamar Jackson again, but they are at home, and I'll give the experience factor and with the key guys returning on the defense to the Ravens. I can't see them going 1-6, so they should get back on track and earn their second win of the season. And the next matchup is the Browns versus the Patriots. The Browns are coming off a dominant victory, but the Patriots are a big step up in competition. Now, Mike Vrabel, he's built a confident Patriots team, and Drake May is playing well as a quarterback. Now, unless Cleveland can dominate defensively and make it an ugly game, New England's solid defense and growing offense give them the edge. I see the Patriots winning convincingly, continuing their hot streak. Now, next up is the Giants versus the Eagles. Now, I have to say this. The Giants been playing better than their record shows. I like their defensive front. I love to see what Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo is doing. At the same time, they bring in energy. They bring in a different swag and a physical style to this team, right? The Eagles are getting back on track after early struggles, but missing A.J. Brown, who hadn't practiced all week and is ruled out of this Sunday's game. Now, I like the Giants' confidence, and I think they'll keep it close. I just can't see the Giants getting a sweep of the Eagles this year. I like them to split. I like the Eagles. Next up, San Francisco versus the Houston Texans. Now, San Francisco has dealt with numerous injuries all season, though they keep finding ways to win. Houston has struggled this year, but usually they play better at home. Now, with the 49ers still battling injuries, I like this as my upset pick, with Houston winning at home in a close contest. Next up, Buffalo Bills versus Carolina Panthers. Now, the Panthers are on a 3-game winning streak with a strong rushing attack, but they face a Bills defense that's given up 5.8 yards per carry this season, which is the worst in the NFL. And you got Andy Dalton at quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. That don't inspire much confidence to me. And Buffalo is coming off a bye. I think they're going to control this game, and I think the Bills win comfortably. Next up, you got the New York Jets versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The Jets are a mess from general manager to coaching staff, and their offense and defense have been nothing but atrocious. Nothing to talk about here at all. Bengals should win this game big. Next up, New Orleans Saints versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, Mike Evans' injury is a big blow for the Bucs. And they've been dealing with injuries all season. But Emeka Egbuka provides some depth and could be the receiver to replace Mike Evans down the road, who's starting to get a lot of tread on those tires as the injuries are piling up more frequent. Now, Baker Mayfield should bounce back after a blowout loss to the Lions. I like Tampa Bay to take this game. Indianapolis Colts versus Tennessee Titans. The Titans struggle to stop the run, and Jonathan Taylor should dominate. The Colts are averaging 33 points per game and should put on a show. This could get ugly for Tennessee. I like the Indianapolis Colts to win convincingly. Now you got Green Bay Packers versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Packers, to me, have been underwhelming this season despite a 4-1-1 record. Jordan Love could have a big game, but Aaron Rodgers' so-called revenge makes this game interesting to watch. This should be a close one, but I think Pittsburgh keeps it tight and pulls out the win late. Last but not least, you got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Washington Commanders. The Chiefs' trajectory is up while the Commanders is trending down. Commanders are impacted heavily by Jaden Daniels' knee and hamstring injuries, and Kansas City has Worthy and Rashee Rice back. And Patrick Mahomes is looking like he's in rare form. The Chiefs should extend their win streak to 3 as both teams head in opposite directions. Those are my Week 8 picks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking me out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see how I did with these picks when the games are finally over. Talk to you guys soon and enjoy your weekend.